years older, my uncle started at me, right? And he kept threatening to do it to my sisters, right? Trigger warning, guys. So I took it to protect my sisters, and I couldn't take it anymore. But when I was 12 and I was developing, it was getting to the stage where it was becoming grape. Yeah. And I tried to build up courage from the age of 6 all the way up to then, because in my head, I was thinking, does my mum know about this? This is her brother. Like, and if I do tell her, is she going to believe me? Because it's her brother. And the day that I walked into that kitchen and told my mum and dad was the day that my life crumbled and got destroyed, because I got called a liar. And that was the worst thing that my parents could have called me. And I had to run away because it was getting worse and I just couldn't take it anymore. I ran away and I've never returned. I returned only when I was 19, and the only reason why I returned is because basically it came out that he'd done it to my 2 sisters, my Down syndrome sister and my other sister. And the police had to find me because I came to UK when I was 17. My son was only a couple of months old. I had to leave the country because the trauma was too bad. And I had to come away for the sake of my son. And as I said, the police didn't know where I was. My parents didn't know where I was. They just knew I was in UK. So they got the police to search for me. And the police knocked on my door at 7 o'clock in the morning, telling me that I was to ring home. And I rang home, and the first thing my mum said was, "I believe you now." And I was like, what the fuck? I'm 19 years old, 2 kids up now, and you're telling me now you believe me? Like, what the fuck is going on? And then that's when she said, that's when she said my 2 sisters was in the hospital, and how it came out, my sister couldn't go to the toilet, and she called my mum up, and my sister was red raw, and my sister broke down and told my mum, and my mum just couldn't believe what she was seeing. And then she went to check my other sister, and she was the same. And then she took him to the hospital, and then, like I said, police found. I went home to see the police, see social services.
Kelly, do you want somebody in the box with you? Because I don't like hearing you like this.
It's all right.
If Snail or Manda's in the comments, just request the box, please, if you're in here.
So, yes, when I was 19, like, I had to go back, obviously, for my sisters.
Baby. Sorry, I'm going to drop the rest of yous down for a minute. Because...
Thanks, Nelly.
Kelly, you okay?
No, man.
I've just had a message to come in. What's up, love?
I just explaining what happened as a kid, just for people to understand, because they don't understand where this is putting me. They're making me relive everything, Snell, like fucking everything. And I'm just explaining my story and trying to tell this lady that was in the box, like, don't come on this app and share your story like I did, because the way people is used against me. And like I said, I was silenced as a kid. She gave me, I ran away. My life was turned upside fucking down when I got called a liar. Yeah. And then I had to go back when I was 19. Then I went to court. And then because of me, he got not guilty because there was no evidence on me. But he had the evidence on my 2 sisters. And the guilt I felt for that. The guilt. And this is why I turned to drugs. This is why I ended up in jail. This is why I ended up my life fucking messed upside down. And then I get my life back together. I sort my life out. I get clean. I get my kids back in my life. And all these bastards can do is just sit there and judge me and judging my story, thinking they know my story, and then they're opening up troll accounts to come in and say that I love my uncle deep inside me, and I love sucking him, and I love this, and I love that, and now they're all on live deflecting, playing mental health card, and all of this shit. Like,
Listen, you've got no right to sit playing the mental health card. And where people had actually, what I've actually heard there before is, oh, we're getting set up. No, who got set up was Kelly got set up. Because Cheryl, Demi, Kel, yous all knew what yous were doing. And yous all knew what yous were doing in Yvonne's live. And Chloe, I know that you're saying that you didn't know who Kelly's abuser was, and I totally get that. We all get that, and we've got that from the start, yeah? We're not saying that you actually knew that it was what we were saying, and what we are saying is that you took part in the doxing. Yous were doxing her family members, which led to yous were doxing her abuser. Now, these are the repercussions when you start doxing people.
and Snell, she did know.
You had a big part to play in it, all of you.
No, she did know it was my uncle because I told her in Alex's live, and I said it on my live after they done it.
I know, she's still running with the fact that she didn't have a clue until I'd said it, so I'm to blame.
No, you're not to blame, because I told Alex and I said it on my own live. When I heard it myself, I went live and I said, what disgusting pack of bitches that you there. You get me? Like, and I said it all on the live. And Chloe, you can sit there and say that you didn't know it was my uncle, but you seem to know a lot about my abuse. But yeah, I don't tell my story without adding the uncle into it, because the people need to know who the abuser is. You get what I'm saying? So basically, I always said my uncle, I just never said the name. So stop sitting there and saying you didn't know, because on the next breath, you say I never shut up talking about my abuse. So you do know, because every time I talk about it, the uncle gets mentioned. Not his name, just him. Just him. So stop sitting over there and saying you didn't know, because you did know after I told you in Alex's and after I went live. And then you went to on live for 3 days, mocking it, trying to say it was my dad, trying to say it was my mum. Like, this is how you just lied, Chloe, yeah? Because 1 minute you say you didn't know that I was abused, yeah? But you didn't know it was a family member, but yet you sit in a box and say, oh, but I thought it was a stepdad. I thought it was a dad. I thought it was a mum. So you did know it was a family.
And Cheryl, you also turned around and said, well, I knew it was her uncle who done it to her, but I didn't know which one. Hang on a minute, I've got loads of uncles and loads of aunties. Some people don't.
Well, I've only got one
If you
uncle,
knew
and that's
that,
on my
if you
mum's
knew
side.
that, Pearl, take it from me. If you knew somebody's situation like that, and next minute an uncle is getting doxed and putting stuff like that, ask Uncle Tommy what he did. Who's Uncle Tommy, Kelly? Would you sit there and be part of that?
Definitely not.
Me personally, I wouldn't, and this is where I'm standing on models, and not one of them. Everybody, I mean, they're even putting posts out, turning around, going on about like they've got models. No. You ain't got a model. I don't even think that you'd know what a model was if it jumped up and slapped you across the face. I really don't.
Well, they were just all on live.
To hear you say, I wouldn't have had none of this, but I haven't. We've all listened to the voice recordings where they're taking great pleasure in laughing as they're asking where the abuser is. And will the
Exactly, taunting.
happy with you?
Exactly.
They're also turning around saying how much it'll affect Kelly. Oh,
Exactly.
I can't wait. Hang on, let's hear. I can't wait to hear how this affects her. This is really
Exactly.
going to
That was
affect her.
Chloe. And that was Chloe
Don't tell
saying,
me that you all didn't know who's behind that account.
every
And you
single
know
one
what?
of them.
We've all definitely had a discussion about it, so don't try and deflect from it either. Not having it. You're all full of shit, every single one of you. Sorry for swearing.
Snell, did you see Cheryl on live earlier on?
Trying to say that she didn't take her meds and stuff like that. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but did you see the rest of it as well? Like, Mabel got in the box, Chloe got in the box. Not one of them brought energy to her. Not one of them said how disgusting you were for being involved with that account. Mabel had energy last night, but in that box she had no energy for her. It's like, what the fuck? Chloe didn't pull her up on it. Mabel didn't pull her up on it. They're sitting in the box with them, with Shez, playing victim.
All turning around saying, "Oh well, sorry to bring you into it, Pearl, but they're talking because we brought it to your because you allowed us."
No,
you
and
was
when
kind
she's
enough.
talking about it, Kelly can come on here any time that she wants and speak about it. Kelly's my friend, and she can come on
You
here
was kind enough, and
Yeah, but
I have actually said, you know, big respect to you, Pearl, because you know what, right? You actually gave Kelly a voice.
You did.
Whereas
Pearl.
Kelly's not being able to have a voice because we're all getting violations left, right, and centre. As soon as we go live, it's a violation. We have to keep jumping down constantly. Kelly's getting violations left, right, and centre. You allowed her to come on your platform, and you allowed her a voice, and a voice on her own as well, because all of these people have all been sat there for 4 weeks now, non-stop, yappy, 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 yappy. We haven't interrupted them. We've just let them run and run and run, and we've sat and we've listened to everything that they've said, and every single time. In 4 weeks, Pearl, I've gone live, I think last night was the third or fourth time that I've gone live in 4 weeks.
And what did I
Claire's
do?
been live twice.
And I went live twice.
Right, so but, oh, hang on a minute.
I took
just having a
myself
little
off
bit.
the app. Pearl. You see
I
this
thought
bit?
this, my Kelly, would have just stopped it. But it isn't now. It's who's to blame and who's got morals and who hasn't got morals. And
But you know what,
I can't
Pearl?
get my head around it.
But you know what, Pearl? You doing that live the other night actually got them to throw each other under the bus.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, they actually owned it up to owning that account that came into your live, my live, Snell's live, Alex's live. So that live, in a way, got the truth out. Do you get me? Behind it, and proved how sick that these individuals are.
Yeah.
To actually sit there as mothers and survivors and come into people's live streams and write that taunt me, like, disgusting.
And the method in the madness, it only took to accuse the wrong person
Yeah.
of putting that out, and that's where it all came out, because
Well,
you will still be right now, probably in the comments when they turn back on, with that account, giving Kelly all what you have been giving her.
Exactly.
Sick, twisted people. And do you know what, Pearl? It does need to be outed that there's people on the app that are doing this to people, because it's absolutely disgusting. It's not something what we want on the app.
Me personally, and I've said this to Kelly and I said it in Alex's box this morning. Me personally, because I think this is very, very deep for on TikTok. It's a child's innocence that was took away, and I don't think it should have ever been fetched to a platform. But what's making me sick is how they keep coming back at Kelly, and every time they do, when Kelly wants to come and speak about it, show them other proof what they do, and Kelly can. No, it's
trying to shut us down all the time. We're not in there reporting there. We're not in there reporting there. They have literally yappered for God knows how long. Not once have we reported them. We've let them crack on, go on, carry on saying, and then we'll come back and correct every single one of you.
Exactly.
As soon as we do that, Pearl, they're reporting the live. As soon as they hear the truth of what's getting said, the live gets reported, or people in the live get reported, because they don't actually like hearing the truth. That's exactly how it is. It's disgusting what they've done, and they're running with the, well, we didn't know that it was her Uncle Tommy who done that. We weren't going on about an abuse. We weren't going on about this. We weren't going. Okay, all right, I'll take that away. I'll take the fact that you did not know. But what you were doing was you were doxing her family. Like, Cheryl already knew about it from the get-go. Demi knew about it from the get-go. This Kel knew about it from the get-go. And 2 Irish girls who know, like, fancy coming to TikTok about one of your own locals and telling TikTok their childhood trauma. You sick. Oh, mate, honest to God, I've no words to that. I've got no words for it, Pearl. I'm sickened by that. And Cheryl, you've been a mate for over 3 years, and that you sitting there doing that shit kind of shit. Nah, you're all wrong, mate. Every single one of you're all wrong.
Like I say, I thought it would have stopped it and made them think, for fuck's sake, look what we've really done, look what we have done, and just for it to stop. But now it obviously hasn't stopped. But if I was you, Kelly, I swear to God, there's no way on God's earth that I would allow them to keep doing and come into your comments and what I would definitely take it to the police. 1,000,000% I would. But if it doesn't stop, and I'm telling you, any time at all, you're my friend, you'll come on and we'll speak about it any time.
Thank you, Claire, because you know what, like, because all of these people that's involved, like, I'm not done nothing personal to any of these, any of these people. These people only despise me because of one person.
Yeah.
And all of this stems from that one person. And then it gets worse, and then it gets creepier and creepier and creepier. And it's just getting out of hand now. It's just legitimately getting out of hand. And the deflection from it is so real. Like, you can't be wrong and strong.
Yeah.
You cannot sit there and be wrong and strong, man. You've literally mocked a child SA, and you're still doing it. And just because it's Irish Kelly.
Which laugh turned me sick to the stomach. Remember, this person is a mother, but also a grandmother. You know the splits one?
Yeah.
That one, when I heard that cackly witch's laugh, I thought, you sick, twisted, sick.
It's the way she said it as well, wasn't it? It's the way she said it, like, repeated it really creepy and then laughed.
Yeah.
She's trying to say that she said sorry for that, Kelly. She actually said sorry for that, Kelly. She actually apologised to you.
No, you said
not no apology from her either.
This is the thing, Chloe is saying, we've already spoke about this, we've already dealt with this, and I've already said sorry about talking about our children and rah. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. What you done, when I called you out in Alex's live for looking for articles on me, Chloe, and I asked you what were you planning to do with those articles, Chloe, you said you weren't planning to do anything with them. So why were you searching them? And at the end of the day, like, no. See, I'm losing track of what I'm saying now. What was the point I was getting to there?
That they're all twisted and they're all absolutely demented, because they must be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all sitting over there deflecting and saying...
Oh, the deflection's real. I've just sat and listened to the whole of Chloe's life.
Squits can come for me whenever she wants. Squits can. Because Squits, I know you're watching us, you're vile, you're sick, you're fucking twisted.
Yvonne, do you know what?
Grandmother, shame on you on every level.
Yeah, well said.
It's absolutely disgusting.
Not something that I do. And you know what? The amount of hate that me, Nanny D, Claire, and Mandy have had over standing by this and saying and standing up to them all and saying this is wrong, this is bang out of order. And if you think that we fell out with it because we've seen that you've been sat in groups with that 3-letter group, no. The reason why we fell out with you is the reasons what you've done here. That's why we don't even want to come to the app anymore. We even moved away from the app, and then next minute there's posts getting put out. So put it down to the posts that you did and that you were putting out and that you are still all putting out today.
What posts were they putting out?
Oh, we're getting
liars, all this shit.
Saying that there's snakes within our group, so they're trying to obviously like cause a wave.
Yeah.
They blame poor Amanda got dragged into it, left, right, and centre. She got dragged into it, and she had no part in absolutely any of us being in a different group or anything that was getting said. She had no part.
I can understand then if they're saying there's snakes in the group, how there's still a group going when everybody's just listening to them voice recordings. Like on Friday when it was listening to you, they've obviously been played before. I can't understand how there's still a group. That's what I'll say. Because nobody, if they've got any morals at all, should be sad.
You've got no morals, Pearl. You want to just hear them on live just a minute ago. All sitting there with Cheryl like she didn't do anything wrong.
And Demi.
And exactly Demi as well. When Demi admitted that she sent that account over to my, every live stream and over into my live stream to write all them disgusting things.
Demi also sat there and wrote a message back to that Kel who was holding the account and said, make loads of stuff up, blah, 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 say this, say that. So she's actually enticed.
Yes.
It's happened even worse.
Exactly.
By saying make stuff up.
Exactly.
So you're just as bad. So you're still sat with the girls that, and Cheryl, it was all said in that voice in that screen recording. Cheryl knew from the beginning. So as soon as that message went in, first of all, when your family members were getting doxed, Kel, Cheryl knew all about that because that got said on the screen recording. So Cheryl, you're just as bad as well, and we always knew that you had something to do with it.
Wow.
Taking the head, girl. All of them.
My heart goes out to you, it really does. And again, listen, my heart's always went out to Mabel over this because I know that she went through this, didn't she? But then to sit with people who's mocked it, I don't know where she's at in her headspace, I don't. Because I've just said, if it was anybody in the corner when that was going on, 1,000,000%, I'd let them speak about it because it's sick on every level. Because where is the mindset at to do what we're doing with these comments and laughing at child SA and naming the person? Like, I can't get the other around it.
Well, I played the video so everybody hears it clearly.
And why people are doxing, why people are doxing in the comments? They're reading it out. But then crying, going, we didn't know. Well, why did you start screaming it out all over your life? Why are you screaming something out all over your life when you don't know what the consequences of that will be? Why are you doing that? You're doxing people, that's what it's called. It's called doxing people. Yous were just as bad as them in the comments. The comments were writing it, and yous were screaming it all over your life. So yous are just as bad. So stop trying to wiggle out of that one as well.
Here, can I play this recording, please? Because
yes, of course you can. I'll go on mute so nobody, because you can hear the pressure washer in the background. I'm just going to walk away from the camera for a couple of minutes, but just carry on with what you're doing.
No problem. So now I'm going to play this recording again, like that, of them all admitting to being behind this account.
Yeah, because it actually takes that Cheryl and Demi knew all about it.
Yeah, I'm not.
If Mandy comes into the comment, if requests the box, let Mandarin bow from that door, let anybody else in. I'll only be a few minutes.
All right. And I'm going to play this because they're all sitting on live and they're trying to say that they're all deflected. And we got them back to rights all here admitting this Mary account that came into my live, Alex's live, Pearl's live, Snell's live, all saying things about me, saying that basically, oh, I loved Uncle Tommy inside me, and in another life, I loved sucking Uncle Tommy and all of this. Yeah, so these are the people that's behind this account.
Can I just say something? I'm just checking in to make sure everyone's all right.
Thank you, Laura.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm fine. I just want to say, see, all of this has really got to me. Listen, Kel, I did not want to out you whatsoever, but my whole mental health is went really badly.
Demi opened up to us all tonight and told us. She's gone through. Like, I'm really sorry for that. I'm really, really sorry, but all.
Now the girl talking, I'll explain. The first girl, the Northern Ireland girl, that's Dems, yeah, Irish Dems. She's the one saying, oh, her mental health is getting impacted now because of this account she told this person. And the other Dublin person that's speaking is Kel, mum of two. She's the one that opened up the Mary Louisa account and followed me all around the app, saying Uncle Tommy and all of this.
Like,
please, can I ask you, why did you sit there in the comments and let me get the blame? I've sat in silence for fucking weeks. I've been scared.
I didn't know that you were
to come into lives. I've just come in and said hello.
And plus, Cal, we were getting yellows and everything.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, Tanya. Off the back of that, we were all getting called like the most awful names.
Everything.
Right.
I'm sorry that I had doubt you. That's some type of person I am.
I'm sorry, but I just got a message today to say about Shaz's boyfriend, and I said, okay, I'll say that it was me. Can you send me on her details? And I I deleted the accounts that night when it happened, when I said it. And then when that...
Right, this is the girl admitting that she opened that account, this Irish one is speaking, and that after what she wrote in my comments, she deleted it, and then, yeah.
After that, when I heard, I was like, oh my God.
So why didn't you start
I'm not saying that I'm innocent.
Can I quickly say something before I drop? I just want to say that this could have been sorted the day after those comments were made, and it all kicked off. You could have held your hands up and said it was me. I didn't know it was about to do with trauma. I'm really sorry. And none of this stuff would have happened for weeks on end. Everybody that has been involved in this and has been dragged has had their mental health dragged through the dirt.
Exactly.
And I think you owe...
Sorry, I've got to stop that there. Like, they're crying, saying their mental health is being dragged through the mud. But what about my mental health?
a lot of people an apology, and as a survivor myself, if anybody ever did what you did to me, trust and believe. I can't even finish my sentence.
Next drop, come
I'm gonna go.
Bex, baby steps.
I've got a question. Sorry, my throat's a bit sore. I've got a question. So, Kel, did Shez know that was you under that account the whole time?
Oh.
Yes, you did. I'm going to say it. I'm not sitting here and I'm fucking
my child.
Because you said, Kel, you said that Shez messaged you because her partner, her husband, was getting dragged. So she knew it was you.
Yeah.
So she knew it was you the whole fucking time.
Wow.
And sat alongside all of us when Demi was getting fucking dragged, when we were all getting fucking dragged, and when I was getting called a fucking liar about going through grape when I was a fucking child. And we all got called pedalos. Shez knew it was you the whole time.
Yeah.
And let me just
I
make
didn't
this
say
clear.
anything about you.
And let me just make this clear. Shez has sat in here today and said that she had no idea.
Yep.
So Shez goes in that live, and Shez is the one that brings into Julie's live that day about the articles. Shez knew it was you that was under that account, so Shez could have spoke out and been like,
sorry, I have to
just
stop
say
you there.
something?
I have to stop you there.
Yeah.
I have to stop you. I was the one that mentioned Gary Henley. That was me. And I've always owned up to that. That was me. But he is no relation of Kelly, by the way.
right, that might be, but Shez knew that she was the one that was under that media account, which is what caused all this.
Yes.
She knew the whole time.
Shez texted me and asked me.
Now, did you hear that Shez knew that she was under that Mary account?
That
So basically, Shez is texted you because her husband was brought into it. That was where she drew the line.
Yeah.
As soon as one of her own got brought up into it, that's where she thought that was unacceptable. But it was okay for all of us to get dragged.
Yeah,
I just got a message today, and it was like, "Is that your account?" And I said, "Yeah, it is my account. Sure, you know that it's my account. I was talking to you on the
Well, I got the same message, and I found it very narcissistic, because let me tell you something. See, when you provide me with information and ask me if I'm an account, when I'm in my own account on the live, and you can see that. That's
When did Kel? When did Shez ask you if you were that account? Was it that night?
today.
Yeah, but you said that you were messaging her on your Mary
She
account.
also asked me today, was I that account?
So when did Shez find out you were under that account?
She texted me today, and I said it to her. Yeah, but they knew already. Like Demi knew that.
I'm just going to stop this because the name of this account, he just pulled up the name of the account. The person behind the Mary account that trolled me, the name of it is Mum of Two Beautiful Boys. That's the @name of the account. And her name is Kel.
I was the Murray account, and Shez knew that I was the Proud Murray account.
Proud to be
Did you hear that? I was the Mary account and they're proud to be Irish. Hold on, let me rewind it a bit.
And asked me if I'm an account when I'm in my own account on the live, and you can see that. That's
When did Kel? When did Shez ask you if you were that account? Was it that night?
Today.
Yeah, but you said that you were messaging her on your Mary
She
account.
also asked me today, was I that account?
So when did Shez find out you were under that account?
She texted me today, and I said it to her. Yeah, But they knew already. Like, Demi knew that I was the Murray account, and Chez knew that I was the Proud Murray account.
Proud to be Irish.
Proud to be Irish.
Only today.
Sorry?
Only today.
No.
Well,
Sure, the message says it, that the message that I sent.
So you sent Chez a message off of the Mary account.
No, I was texting Demi.
Can I just ask a quick question?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
On the screenshots we saw today,
Yeah.
Kel, you were messaging someone and you said, it's me on the Mary account.
Yeah, that was to Demi.
And that was on the day.
That was on the same night when the account went in, she says, and I said, put in a load of shit or whatever it was. I says, if Jem can bring that back up again.
So there we've got Demi admitting that she sent that Mary account over into my life to say whatever she wanted. And we've got that Kel admitting she's behind that Mary account.
We need to establish now is when Chez actually know.
Demi has been sitting on
Well, I've asked you, you're giving two different answers. I came in here and I asked, so Chez knew the whole time you were under that Mary account. You said yes. And then you've just said that she found out today. So she either knew that Mary account when you went in that live that night, or even if it was a day after, if she knew before today that you were under that account.
Yeah, she knew.
So she knew. So she could.
She said, it says in the message, sure, you text me on it and you said that was you.
Wait a minute, Mabel. Wait. So
Chez knew then.
all along.
Yeah.
So basically, Chez's message, Kel, saying, you've messaged me under that account before, so I know that's you.
Yeah.
She messaged Kel today saying that. So Chez knew it was her the whole time.
She messaged me saying that her husband was getting the blame for it.
So basically, I don't give a fuck if anyone disagrees. Basically, because her husband got dragged into it, that's where she draws the line. But it was okay for all of us to get dragged.
Yep.
Right, so can I say something to Mabel as well? I also knew at that time what was going on.
So you knew that Kel was under that account the whole time too?
I knew, but I've literally not been in lives. I've kept quiet.
Well, obviously now that I'm figuring out Dems and Chez was...
And now they're showing screenshots of her messaging Chez and Dems and saying she's behind the Mary account.
Speaking to each other about it, because that's how I know that when Dems was texting into the chat that them two were talking to each other about it. So I never spread.
Get them off the screen because you're doxing.
You're doxing everything. I don't think that's allowed.
Wow, doxing you, but it's okay for you all to dox me. Get her off the screen. You're a doxing, but it's okay for you to dox me.
To be on the screen. So Dems and Chez was talking about it.
So Demi, you knew the whole time it was. You know the whole time it was Kel.
Yes.
So why didn't you tell any of us?
Right. Can I just interrupt here? Right. So, did Chez? When did Chez officially find out that it was you?
She knew the whole time, Dana, is what Kel's saying. That she knew because Kel had already messaged Chez under that account before. So
That's it. That's the end of that one.
Well,
so there you go. You get me? Every one of them knows, and here you go. Kel admitting she's behind the Mary account. Dems admitting she was the one that sent her over to my life to write what she wanted in my life. Do you get me? Chez is behind it all. Do you get me? So
it's sick.
how can they deflect from that, Pearl? How can they sit on live right now and play victim?
Yeah.
How is that possible? Like, we've got Chloe playing victim. We've got Cheryl playing victim. We've got Dempsey playing victim. They're all playing the mental health card. No, I'm sorry, no.
I honestly, I don't even know what to say to you, Michael. I really don't. It's just sad that it's come to this and that they feel the needs to talk about everything that's gone on your life on a social platform.
Exactly, and they haven't even got the balls to say, do you know what? We're wrong, we fucked up, we messed up, we're sorry. But no, instead they would rather deflect and make things 20 times worse and say more disgusting things. Do you get what I'm saying? So this is where I've got to go to the police.
Yeah. If that was me and that was being done, 1,000,000% that's what I would be doing. Because I don't think this should be for TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying? I really don't, and it doesn't matter who it is. I don't think it should be for TikTok.
But you know what? At the same time as well, I think that the awareness should be made around every one of these people.
Definitely.
Because
That's what I was saying the other night. This should have stopped. It should have been wrapped up, stopped, and not. But obviously, it hasn't. There's still been lives going on about it, and it's not right. It's not.
It's not. The majority often say the survivors. And this is why I need to get awareness made on them, because these people clearly can't be trusted with opening up and telling them things.
Yeah.
To get me, because they use it against you. So I think awareness needs to be made around that specifically, because I don't think anybody should go around these people and open up about their trauma, because this is what you get.
I agree, Michael. 100% I agree with you. It's wrong on every level, it is. But like I say, listen, when they don't stop and they keep doing whatever they're doing, you come back anytime and do what you got to do.
Thank you.
Always welcome on here.
Thank you. I'm sorry that I broke down here. It's just that my emotions is all over the place, man.
Rightly so. It's just, I don't know. I don't even know what to say to you. I don't.
This is disgusting. You want to put the comments back on there?
But listen, everybody, I'm gonna go and just listen. Just be careful what you talk about on here, and we can all come on here and have drama and have rows and do whatever. But there's certain levels you just do not go to. You really don't.
Actually, listen, everybody likes a little bit of drama. Who doesn't? And I'm no angel. I'm not an angel. I'm not sitting here and saying I'm an angel, because listen, I've said some fucked up things in my past. Do you get what I'm saying? But the difference with me and them, I take accountability. Do you get what I'm saying? Them lot won't. Do you get me? And that's the difference. Like, just because you don't like me for one person, stop joining in with mocking Child SA, because what you're doing is absolutely disgusting. All because of Chloe. And I keep saying it because this is where it all stemmed from. It all stemmed from Chloe. Yeah, I ain't a little person.
How many more people, like Kelly, is on this app that has happened to?
Exactly, Pearl, and we don't even know about it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
and this is why I think it's wrong on every level. This is why you'll not get a lot of victims that will ever come forward, because
stuff like this, exactly. And this is why I started telling my story earlier on, saying that I was silenced as a child. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, don't do that to a survivor. Don't silence a survivor, man, because that's the worst thing you can do. And don't mock it. And stop going out your way to find articles on people's abuses, man, and then going on live and then mocking it and then tattooing people and saying the name continuously over and over again. And don't say you didn't know it was my uncle, because why would you keep repeating that name if you didn't know it was my uncle? You've all said it at least 3 times each while you're tattooing me.
People's asking in the comments, Kelly, about accounts, but hasn't somebody said all these accounts are on private or something?
Yeah, they're all on private. Every one of them is hiding behind private accounts at the minute. Do you get me? But it's Chloe with the black hearts, is Shez Trust No One, it's Laura with Gummy, Bad Girl Squeak, Tanya, Mr. Receipts, Irish and Proud, Loopy Lou, Kel Mum of Tree, and Chloe, that basically I've already said to her, and there's loads of people involved, guys. Like, I just have to get the names of these on, and there's loads of people. We're all stemmed from the hate from Chloe. You know what I mean? And this is where it all started from. They don't even know me, but yet they're doing all of this because of a certain person. So, yeah. But I
Have
do
you
wish.
told her you know who's behind that account now?
Yeah, we
What's
know who's behind it. We know. I told her. I just played the video part.
a few loopers? What Kelly you'll have to do is when you go live, you know, get your mods to type all of these names in the
Yeah.
comments, like try and pin them somehow.
Yeah.
So people can see who these accounts are.
I'll screenshot them
Because
and I'll put them at the back screen. I'll screenshot them
yeah,
as back screen.
exactly.
Because they need to be named and shamed, man, because at the end of the day, these are like still acting on the high humpies and still don't see no wrong. They still don't see no wrong in what they done. Get me? Like they're still all, okay, no. Deflection, just owns that shit, man.
But listen, Michael, you just have to keep your chin up, and I know it's all right saying you're not going to let them affect you, but when you go on your own live, pin these lives at the end, like the usernames, and do it like that. Because it's sick and twisted to the core.
I know, Dee, this is what I'm thinking the police won't do right now because it's all over TV. Do you get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'll still get them all over the app, man, because I'm not letting them away with it. If the police don't deal with it, then I'll just have to deal with it on the app and get them lit all over the app.
Yeah.
And get them exposed all over the app for the people that they are.
Yeah. But that's like I say, the only thing that I can say to you is when you're on live, get your mods just to pin these pages that they're going on, just for watching if they come into their lives, because you're not somebody who I'd want in my lives.
Big up, Snell. Thank you for being in the box. I know, listen, you don't want to be. I will put the pics up because I don't think anybody should be going into these people's lives because they're not, as you clearly saw for the other day when I was in Pearls, he's heard it all, and then today he's just heard that, so it's all disgusting. Don't trust none of them. Don't go into none of their lives. Because they will mock everything about you.
Of your lives that go up, keep pinning the all of usernames and that, and just get this awareness out there. Because, listen, you know what I can't get over that you were once the friends, and to sit and do this with voice recordings where they're laughing and mocking about what happened to you as a child is sick on another level. And
you know why I got all of this, Pearl? Because I wouldn't let Chloe control me.
Yeah.
This is where all of this stems from, and she's proven from being in a PLM live, yeah, she's proven that her hate towards me goes back to last year, before I was even friends with the girl on the app. Do you get me? It goes back to when like she was in a live with PLM, Kendra, asking Kendra, can't you come and attack me? Can you go and attack Irish Kelly for her? Do you get me? So...
Well, you have got lots of support on the app. You're not by yourself, and we'll always have you back for this. Always. I don't know what else. Honestly, I really don't know what else to say to you, but if that's what I would be doing, making people aware of who these accounts are, to keep and stay clear, because...
And to keep people safe, man. It's to keep people safe as well.
Yeah. Exactly. But,
all right, Pearl, thank you for letting me up. And I'm
listen, you're welcome anytime, Michael. And I mean that anytime. If you want to play anything new, say anything new, and you want it out there anytime, you don't even have to ask.
I'm so sorry for breaking, like doing a bit of trauma, and I didn't mean that. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just
you're very strong, because I don't think I could come on here and sit when I'm listening to things. I had to walk away for a little bit when you were playing them recordings, because I've listened to them once and I didn't want to listen to them again. It hurt my stomach sick. But I think you're a very, very strong person, because me, myself, I don't think I could have coped as long as what you have.
And this is the thing, like, people don't understand. Like, I went through addiction because I couldn't speak about it and I couldn't cope with it. But when I went into jail, that's when I said, you know what? This is the time now, and I need to take this time to sort out and like come to terms that it's happened to me. Get the therapy, get the anger management, Do you get me? And I turned my whole life around, Pearl. And these people are just trying to get me back in that dark space again, and it's not happening, right? And now, like, it, you know, my kids coming over and my sister's coming over Christmas time, yeah? I swear to God, Pearl, if my mental health dips, yeah, before Christmas, God forbid all them, I swear to God, if they ruin my chance for my children and my sister coming over here Christmas Day, for Christmas, I will go nuts. I swear to God, because it's like that's what they're aiming for. Do you get me? Because they seen how good I've been doing, how well I've been doing, and I'm not being on the app as much either. Do you get me? And yeah, they're trying to destroy everything that I'm aiming for, and at the end of the day, I'm not.
But it's sad and it's shame on them, not on you. You've proved you're a very, very strong person. So for you to come up and do what you've done, I think big credit to you. But every time you go live, I would get your mods to keep pinning a few of the names different all the time, keep pinning them to make people aware of where to stay clear. Hey, my Irish, where to stay clear from these lives, because you're sick. There's no other word for it, you're absolutely sick.
At least she is married. Can I say something to you? Yeah, come off the app then, don't risk it. Well, I did come off the app. I was off the app like for 2 weeks nearly, and I still got mocked. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just responding to what I'm seeing, and at the end of the day, I've got every right, because at the end of the day, they're mocking everything to do with me. So, what am I meant to do? Come off the app and stay silent? Sorry, I was silenced as a child, and I'm never going to be silenced ever again. I'm never ever going to be silenced again. Not happening.
Well done on you, honestly. But you've got loads of support, Mike Kelly, so don't ever let people tell you you're by yourself, because you're definitely 1,000,000% not.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Just be proud of you and your friends that you've got round you now.
Love everybody.
Because I just wouldn't want to be in that circle. To know and listen to the vile, dirty, corrupted things that's been said. Shame on them.
I've said some horrible things to people on this app, yeah, but I've never stooped that low to come for children, to come from trauma. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I might have had a bit of back and forth with people, but I've never brought the kids into it. Never stooped that low about trauma. Never. It was just like arguments with me and them, me arguing with them, that was it. But I never stooped that low. And the reason why they stooped this low is because they wouldn't get a reaction. I wouldn't give them a reaction. So they stooped lower.
And that's why they're coming back at you now, is because you weren't giving them a reaction. You were staying clear from them. You were putting your lives on private. They were still cam-toing you.
Yep.
However, they were doing it. So they've like...
Even if I put my live on sub chat, they were even subbing just to get into my room. Do you get me? Like, what the fuck? Like, get away from me, man. Just go away.
Well, I think
you know what? That's you, Chloe.
A strong person for what you're doing.
Right.
That's me.
Thank you, Pearl. This is Chloe in the comments. Chloe, again, right? Stop using the chair, right? Because again, it wasn't me that said anything. I made a dark joke about getting my chair back and washing it. That's all I said. So at the end of the day, what others said is not my fault, right? I'm not getting the blame for what come out of other people's mouth. No. Don't keep trying to use that, because you legitly mock Child SA. I made a dark joke. You legitly mock Child SA. So shut the fuck up, Chloe. Alicia's Martha, because that's who you are behind that account. Because you keep threatening me with that. Oh, we're not going to let everybody forget. Well, at the end of the day, it wasn't me. You are, Chloe. Because you're the one that keeps trying to point that out all the time. And at the end of the day, that was a dark joke. It's a big difference to legitimately sitting on live and mocking somebody's trauma. I'm mocking somebody's Child SA. That's the difference. I made a joke. Difference. The difference.
And I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you as well, because me and my mods don't know who is...
Chloe might be live, but Chloe's got more than one device.
Wait there.
I'm not that stupid.
We don't ever know who is in here. Wait there. 2 minutes. Star quiet guests. I think, and that gives you full powers for anything, Kelly. Just for whenever you're in here, that's all. Because I never want you to feel unsafe in here.
No, thank you.
And you know, like I said, just because you've pointed that comment out there, everybody who knows me knows I don't take any notice. But me mods, like, they don't know what's what, if you know what I mean.
Exactly. Yeah.
Listen, you've got them mod powers. If ever you're in, then for you to feel safe then.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
But listen, everybody, thank you so much now. But I am going to go because I've got a few bits. I want to get some food and then I'll be in bed early tonight, work tomorrow, for fuck's sake. I still haven't been this millionaire person over the weekend with the lottery.
No.
Well, be a lady of bloody leisure. But listen, stay strong, my Kelly. Keep doing what you's doing because there was you, Snail and Amanda, and I was very, very proud of you the other night. Just the same as every time you speak out of it. That's good because you're not letting it leave you. But there, look at the support that you have got, right?
Thank you guys in the comments and thank you for everybody that gifted. I didn't even see, but thank you.
So there you go. Don't ever think that you're by yourself and just be strong, my Kelly. Don't let them break you. And just shame on them, but keep making awareness of these accounts, whoever they are. Right?
Thank you again.
Right. Big love, everybody. I'm going to go and I will see you all tomorrow at work. You might see us in a live later on. But all of you have a lovely, lovely afternoon.